Hello, everyone. It's Mr. Kissinger at the Citizenship Academy in Syracuse, New York, and this is 5th grade math module 5, lesson 13. We're going to multiply mixed number factors and relate to the distributive property and the area model. So number 1 says find the area of the following rectangles. Draw an area model if it helps you. So for the first one, I am going to draw an area model, and I'm going to make a little rectangle over here. And one side will be 8/3 centimeters. And the other side will be 24/4 centimeters. So really what we're going to start to kind of move to is we want to move more into kind of do our standard algorithm where we're going to multiply our two sides together. And when we have fractions, two fractions, that should be easy enough for us to do. We just multiply our numerators, then we multiply our denominators. So we have 8/3 times 24/4. And we have to do, well, 3 times 4 is 12. So we're going to end up with 12. And 8 times 24, well, 8 times 20 would give us 160. And then 8 times 4 would give us 32. So we have 160 plus 32 will give us 192. So it was 192 twelfths. And then we're just going to divide that out. So we have 192 divided by 12. 12 goes into 19 one time. We have 72 left over. And 12 goes into 72 6 times. We won't have a remainder there, so we're not going to have a mixed number as an answer. We're going to have just a whole number. And our area is 16 square centimeters. All right, let's move to this letter C down here. We have two mixed numbers. So what we're going to need to do is first turn our mixed numbers into improper fractions. So 5 and 4, 6. Well, 5 times 6 is 30, plus another 4 is going to give us 34 sixths. And we're going to multiply by the other side, which is 4 and 3/5. Well, we're going to turn that into 20 plus 3 more is 23 fifths. And 30 will be our denominator. And then we're going to do 34 times 23. I'm going to use a little area model down here to do this. Because we have a little 2-digit by 2-digit. 34 by 23. And this will give us 600. 30 times 3 is 90. 20 times 4 is 80. And 4 times 3 is 12. So we'll have 690, 770, and we'll have 784 or 82. This will be 102 plus 680. Yep. 7. Divided by 30. So let's do our division here. We have 782 divided by 30. 30 will go into 78 2 times. 60. We'll give a 1, 2. Well, 30 goes into 182 6 times. 180. We'll have 2 left over. We're going to end up with 26 and 2/30 square inches. We could simplify that 2/30 to 1/15, but really we're kind of looking just for 26 and 2/30 square inches. And then letter D, we have a fraction and a mixed number. So we have 5/7 times 6 3/5. And then we have meters this time. So we have 5/7 times, well, 6 times 5 is 30, plus 3 more is 33/5. And we'll have 35 on the bottom here. And 5 times 30 is 150, plus another 15, because 5 times 3 is 15. We'll give us 165. And we'll have 165 35ths. Let's see, we'll do 35. 35 times 4 would be 140. 140 plus another 35 would give us, that'd be too much. So we have to do 4, and we'll have 25 35ths left over. We can divide both of those by 5, and we can make that 25 35ths, 5/7. So 4 and 5/7 square meters. Let's look at this word problem here. It says Chris is making a tabletop with some leftover tiles. He has 9 tiles that measure 3 1/8 inches long and 2 3/4 inches wide. What is the greatest area he can cover with these tiles? So he has 9 tiles that measure 3 1/8 long and 2 3/4. So we'll have to do 9. Let's find the area of 1 first. So we find the area of 1, then we can multiply that area by 9. So we'll do 3 1/8 times 2 3/4. 3 1/8, it'll be 24 plus 1 is 25/8 times 2 times 4 is 8 plus 3. It's 11/4. 8 times 4 is 32. And 25 times 11, well, 25 times 10 would be 250, plus another 25 is 275. I have 275 30 seconds. And I'm going to multiply that 275 by 9 before I even simplify this and turn it into a mixed number. So 275, 30 seconds. times 9 over 1. I'll do 275 times 9. 5 times 9 is 45. 7 times 9 is 63. Plus 4 is 67. 2 times 9 is 18. Plus 6 is 24. 2475. Over 32. Now let's turn this into a mixed number. So 2475 divided by 32. 32 won't go into 2 or 24, so I have to go all the way over here to 247. 32 times, let's do 32 times, well, times 10 would be 320, so that would be too much. Let's try 32 times 8. 3 times 2 would be 200, 30 times 8 would be 240. 8 times 2 would be 16, so that's going to be too much. So it'll probably be 32 times 7. 32 times 7 will give me 14. 3 times 7 is 21 plus 1 more. I'll give us 224. So 7. And end up with 235 left over. And it looks like it's going to be 7 again. We're at 224 here. So it's going to be 77 and 11 30-seconds square inches. That'll be 9 times the area of one of those tiles. So that's the greatest area that he could cover would be 77 and 11 30-seconds square inches. That is where we're going to stop for today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next time.